What's up, guys? So hey, we're gonna get the what's that, the
secondary cat.
Is it the secondary cat or resonator, whatever it is?
We're getting secondary cat.
Yeah, getting it removed. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so we'll let you hear it when we get done. As y'all have heard, hey guys, so you have heard what it was without the that secondary or that resonator up there. So now listen to it now. Now this is still with the muffler. That's still that muffler. But that is without that secondary resonator. That's about midway. So sounds pretty good. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for the delay in putting out some videos. As you can see here, it has been raining quite a good bit. I think it's rained every other day. So yeah, it's been kind of messed with my ability to get videos out. But today I bring you a video that was actually requested partially. So here we go. So I realized that I showed y'all the review on the headers, but I haven't really told you about the 4runner or what it's got done to it or anything like that. Just kind of giving y'all that little bit of info on the headers. So let's take a look at this thing, and yeah, here she is right here. This is my baby. The odometer says 213,000 miles, but the engine was actually replaced back at like 120,000 miles by Jasper engines. So as you can see here, let me show you this too. These are the wheels that I'll probably be I'm going to be going with. I have to get the rest of the tires for these. So these are actually stock wheels off of a 2008 maybe, I'm not sure exactly, Tacoma. And these are the originals right here. And these tires right here are just old. You can see all the cracks in them and everything. I gotta get these replaced. That's why I haven't been driving the truck too much, because I just don't want those tires blowing out on me. Let's see here. She's really been a good vehicle. She used to have the side steps here, but if you own a 4runner, you've more than likely taken those off. They just get in the way when you're hitting bumps and everything, and they just get all bent up and dinged up. So let's check out everything I got here. So let's see, stock shocks for now, but right here, as you can see right here, this is my spacer. It looks like about an inch and 3/4, I believe. For the back, actually I want to go up higher than that, because if you look at it from back here, it just it's actually even, but it just, to me, I'd rather that back end come up some. So that's why I have those springs, which I tried to install the other day, but yeah. So up in front, I actually have let's see here. So if you can see, these are actually the spacers right here, and these are, I think, 2.5. So, and let's see here, it's got the good shocks on there. What are those actually? Yeah, the Skyjacker 7000s. That's what I'm planning on putting on the back as well whenever I get a chance to. Just with the BMW and everything and the S10, this thing's kind of been pushed to the back burner for a little bit, only temporarily though. But yeah, she's got the well, I couldn't get that bolt in right there, but she has the spacers there. I've considered just removing the sway bars completely, but I'm not going to. And look, here you go. You can see my header and how close it actually ran to this. Like right here, it is basically touching that. And I mean, comes down, goes down that way. Yeah. So those headers are pretty good. If you haven't seen the review on that, if you'll just check out right up here, and you can check out that video. See, I don't like the grill. I have painted this with the this is just the peel stuff. I can peel that off. and I plan on doing it. I might leave the grill black itself, but I don't like the headlights being black as well, and the corner lights. But let's crank her up. Enough talking about her. Let's crank her. So since I took off the EGR system, she is a little sluggish at you know, starting up. I leave the seats down and everything, but actually back there underneath all of that whole little section back there, I actually removed the carpet and everything, and I bed linered that whole area, and I made it to where I could remove that whole little cover back there. So if I ever wanted to put something back there that I didn't want to get on my carpet, it's all bed linered back there, and it's all good. I can just remove it, and there I go. It's just something I thought about. I actually thought about making this like some sort of overlander and like putting in like a little system with shelves and like a bed on top, but I just haven't got to doing that yet, and I may never. Let's see. I mean, she's, yeah, see, 213,000. But let's crank it. Let's crank this hood. I also need to replace my power steering pump. So here she is. The power steering pump, if you own one of these, what happens is that sensor on the bottom ends up busting, and it actually just ends up leaking out through there. So that's where mine's actually leaking out through. You can actually hear it. So that's another reason why I haven't really been driving it too much, because I don't want to make that any worse. Yeah, like I said in the header review, I ended up having to remove the EGR system, which is fine. I was thinking about removing it anyways, because it's not really hot enough here to warrant it. Let's see. I removed the little resonator down here. I want to put in a little something right here, but I haven't done that yet. And I removed all the boxes that were right here, because they went to the PGR system, just like these little lines right here. So let's see here. Let's go check out the sound of her. So this is just idle. It's still cold out here, so don't worry about the smoke. That's just condensation. So let's see here. Let me try and set you guys up to where you can listen to this. All right, let's see how she sounds. Oh, hold on. There you go. There we go. Let's see how she sounds. Alright, so that's her revving up. She's still cold, she's still warming up, so I'm not gonna give her too much. But let's see. That's the muffler. She's running a MagnaFlow. There you go. Yeah, she's running a MagnaFlow muffler, which is kind of what I like. That's the best flow to me. So let's see. I was thinking about running these tires right here at one point, and these are some good tires. They're some really good tires, but they do not like the rain very much. They do not. I was sliding a bit when I had the other set, the other one of these on the other side, and I was just kind of sliding. I didn't like that too much. There's not really too much left of this. I mean, I didn't do a whole lot to this thing. I wanted to, oh yeah, so I want to show you this. Where I was saying it got rebuilt by Jasper. Yeah. So what ended up happening is the freaking head gasket got too hot, and with these 4runners, with the crossover pipe going right back there, what would happen is that the head gasket would get all brittle from all the heat, and then it would just blow easily. And then pieces of the head gasket would actually lodge itself in the cylinder wall, causing the center wall to be destroyed, which is why Jasper Motors ended up doing in the beginning. What they ended up doing was pulling the motor out, boring it 20 over, and you know, just doing everything they had to do there. Yeah, poor truck. So I fully recommend, if you have this truck and you have not gotten the headers, that you go ahead and get these headers. They're really inexpensive. Here, you better get you a better shot. They're really inexpensive, and they will save you a buttload of money. I cannot stress this enough. And also, when it warms up, I'm actually going to check my timing again, because one thing I noticed, if you look right here at this right here, it actually says with the data link connector bridge or short circuited. Now what that is, that's under here. That's right here. And so I got a bridge, let's see, which pin? Looks like it is this one and this one. Yeah, looks like it is that pin. So you can't really see that. That pin and that pin. So it's just the two diagonal ones right here. So I'm gonna have to bridge that, and then I can hook up my timing. But before I do timing, I have to let this thing get completely warmed up. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing right now, is letting her get all warmed up so that I can check her out, make sure that the timing is right. So I'll get right back to you as soon as she's warmed up, and I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, so remember I was saying I wanted to put those springs on the back. So these are the springs that I had actually tried to put these in using these jack stands right here. The problem is well, when I put those jack stands, the only place to really put those jack stands was right here, and that was basically, if you back up from here, it's almost dead center. So what was happening is, as I lowered it down onto them jack stands, the back end actually began to kind of come back down this way, and the front end was actually beginning to raise up. And so what I'm ended up having to do is, because I mean, this thing has to go up really far too, and so what I'm gonna have to do is get another set of those jack stands, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mount them, and they're gonna go up, and they're gonna hold on to this hitch right here. And that's, you know, that's just gonna basically, they're just gonna be there to keep it from coming back down, preventing it, yeah, from just kind of twisting, because it's basically at the middle. Because I got to get this thing up so high that I have to be, I also have to get me some spring compressors, because these things right here are going to give me a 3.5 inch lift. And if you remember what I said just a second ago, or a minute ago, whatever, it's got like a 1.75 inch right now with the sock springs. So that's gonna be a bit of an increase. So I gotta get cool spring compressors just to get it in there, because I tried jacking it all the way up and just kind of putting my foot in between the I'll show you, taking off the wheel, and then I tried just putting my foot in here and just kind of pushing down, but I couldn't get enough of a gap there. So if you're looking to do this and you ain't got a lift, get 2 boxes of those jack stands. So that's just my recommendation. That's just that way, so it prevents the front. Or if you have a way to strap down, like my buddy was saying, you know, we just mount some sort of ring up on the concrete, and then just strap down the front end, just pull it down, which I'm not opposed to that. It'll do the job. So maybe that happens, who knows, we'll see. But I just wanted to share that with you, my fail installing the springs like I wanted. I was gonna put out a video. I got footage of me trying to do it, so I might put some of that in here just so that you can see my failures. So all right guys, later. So y'all remember me saying I had the bed liner in the back? Yeah, so see, I'll just pull up all that, and there's my bed liner and everything like that. So I can just toss things in here and not worry about messing up the paint underneath there. I need to put in the hooks. I have them up right up there, so I just need to reinstall those. But I just haven't gotten to that. She needs to be cleaned out back here too. For a little bit, she's been a bit of a storage shed, so I need to build up my off-road box again. But yeah, this is my baby. You know, if you have one of these, comment down there, tell me about yours. I'd like to hear about it. I'm always looking for ideas and just hearing about other 4runners. So back, she is warmed up. As you see, I have my positive and negative hooked up. I have my lead over there for it hooked up to my number 1 cylinder with the arrow pointing towards the spark plug. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a pin or a little jumper, which is what I use right here, just a little copper wire, and I'm going to jump right here. All right, so now that should be good and jump now. Let's check to see what our timing is now. So it actually looks like it's dancing a little bit before it kind of hits the 10 a little bit as well. So I'm gonna say I'm pretty good. It hasn't been giving me any issues as far as low power or anything like that. I just realized that I didn't do it properly, and I wanted to show you guys the right way to do it. I would definitely not want to show you the wrong way to do something. So now that you know, make sure before you check time on it, it has to be warmed up fully, and you have to bridge this gap right here. So remember that. But that's it, guys. I'm actually going out to Chicago for work because I do actually have a job, and then I'll also be in Michigan, Detroit, Michigan area, something like that. So yeah, if you see me, say hey. If not, I'll see y'all next time, guys. Remember, like, subscribe.